zooarchaeology involves building such collections, and it's really an important part of zooarchaeology. So it's something that we certainly cover here. And so basically, first you need to acquire the animals. So that's sort of step one, and we get them in a whole different number of ways. Roadkill is like this one right here is the primary way we get dead animals, but we get donations from the zoo and our local aviary. We have a very large collection of seabirds that were killed from an oil spill. Some of you will remember that Exxon Valdez oil spill in the late 80s. I ended up getting a whole shipment of dead seabirds from that incident. You can buy certain animals from the store, from the grocery store. You can get like rainbow trout and whole other types of fish. You can purchase lots of different types of domestic animals whole, like sheep and goats and pigs and stuff like that. You can buy skeletonized already, a limited set of animals from like Carolina Biological, but they're very expensive, and it's a very narrow range of taxa that you can buy. If you're have acquaintances with hunters, or you're a hunter yourself, you can collect specimens that way, but you're limited to with what's legal to hunt in any given period of time. You can also apply for a scientific collecting permit that'll allow you to take animals, and I've had one for a long time. I don't do much active collecting anymore, but I did at first when I got to Utah because we didn't have much of a collection, so I did a lot of active collecting. And you can use the traps like we did this morning to catch them. And
is it state by state?
So it is. You need a state permit, and if you're going to be collecting any birds, you need a federal permit too, because almost all the birds are migratory and cross state lines. So you need really two permits, both federal and state. Hey, could you guys grab a few of those books so we can put on the edges of those?
Yeah, I do not appreciate that.
So anyway, that's acquiring the animals, and then we store them in a freezer. We've got some big freezers in the lab, and then when we get ready to prepare them, we thaw them out. And I want you to know that bringing these out here required me not to forget them in multiple stages along the way. When I took them home from the lab, I had to keep them in my freezer at home because we were leaving from home the next day, so I had to remember to take them out of the lab freezer. I had to remember to take them out of my home freezer. Then they went to the youth camp, and they were in the freezer there for a while. I had to remember to take them from there. So anyway, we've been keeping them on ice ever since we left the youth camp. And most of these are fairly fresh animals. So I'm hopeful they won't be too stinky. That's not always the case, and we don't care if they're stinky and rotten. We'll just deal with it. The skeleton's still good, and it's not as fun to prepare them when they're rotten, but it's just part of the job sometimes. I've got some gloves over there. I'll pull those out.
Do we have tape?
Duct taping this under here might be a really great idea. If we could find the duct tape.
Mine.
So
I don't know if this is where we have to wear gloves. Should we wear gloves? Are you gonna wear gloves?
I'm not gonna wear gloves, and I'll leave it up to you. With these birds we're dealing with, they've been frozen, and there's really not much in the way of a health risk in dealing with these. I mentioned it before. I'm glad someone brought that up, but dealing with mammals, that's kind of another story, especially if they are alive or recently dead and they still have